Well, graduates, probably no one knows more about what these degrees mean to you than your fellow classmates. I'd like to now start to hear from your classmates, and our first student speaker this evening is Melissa Ruth, who is a star in her local newspaper this morning. We're really proud to see her in the Tri-City Herald. Melissa of Richmond earned an MBA IT degree from WGU and was immediately hired by Lockheed Martin in the Tri-Cities area. One of the things that Melissa liked about WGU is that she earned industry certifications in tandem with working on her degree, and this meant a lot to have those credentials. She is also president of the board of directors of the Southeastern Service Center for the Deaf and Hard of Hearing, where her IT skills have helped make technology accessible to the communities she served. She counts her MBA and her adjustment to hearing loss as her biggest victories in life so far. It's my pleasure to introduce Melissa Ruth.
Okay, so a little something you don't know about me is I spent the last week in Dallas, Texas. And one thing I learned while I was in Dallas is you have to celebrate your successes. So my first thought was I should have everybody here give a big yee-haw to finishing your degree. And then I thought, well, we're not in Texas. So raise your coffee cup. I don't know. So today is the first day of a new life for most of us with our degrees. We did it. We succeeded. And I don't know about all of you, but when I finished my last test, I walked out and like, yeah, I'm done. Now what? What do I do now? We stuck to our goals. I can't say enough about that. You know, the mentors helped us so much do that. As a mother of 3 who earned her degree while working full-time, and volunteering as the board president at the Southeastern Washington Service Center of the Deaf and Hard of Hearing. Phew, that's a mouthful. I can tell you that I know that WGU Washington was the right choice for me. I started pursuing my bachelor's degree when my 2 oldest children were in elementary school. At the start, I attempted to complete my degree at a traditional school. The university I went to was filled to the brim with students who were 10 years younger than me, and they had trouble going to class because they were too busy partying the night before. What can you say? So I had 2 kids in elementary school and a fresh newborn. I pushed my way through school through sleepless newborn nights, school concerts, conferences, and science fairs. And pretty soon I found myself homeschooling my 2 elementary kids, moving to a new house in a new city, working a job from home, dealing with a toddler, and wondering why I signed up for this craziness. It was crazy. I made it through my bachelor's, but only because I was determined. Had I even once questioned my inability to finish, I would never have made it. I finished my bachelor's in technical management by the hair on my chinny chin chin. So, fast forward a year after finishing my bachelor's, I figured I had it. I had my bachelor's, I was good to go. I found myself in a sea of interviews with no possible job in sight. I heard I was overqualified for a job because I had management experience. Then when I applied for management positions, they said, well, you don't have your master's degree. I was so frustrated. In came WGU Washington with a possibility to start and finish my MBA at a fraction of the cost I spent for my bachelor's. Faced with the uncertainty of my future and determination to fulfill God's purpose for my life, I ignored my past experience at my previous schools, believing that having a mentor and the flexibility to do my coursework on my time was the key to keeping my sanity, and I jumped in with both feet. God is so good. He orchestrated a wonderful opportunity through WGU Washington that surpassed all of my hopes and dreams. My mentor, Stephanie Wells, worked hard to keep me focused. She called me every week. I knew her kids, she knew my kids. She was instrumental in helping. But in addition, I was blessed to have a coach, Rebecca Melton, or Becky as I called her, and she really helped me to realize my dreams and push farther than I ever had before. So now I have the pleasure of working for a top government contractor, managing an incredibly complex software program used every day at the government facility I support. But I would not be here if it had not been for my mentors and my family's constant support. The flexibility to do my coursework on my time at my speed, while mothering my children, working and volunteering was beyond my wildest dreams. And beyond that, the fascinating and challenging coursework really pushed me and changed the way I think. WGU Washington has given you all the tools you need to embrace your future. So I ask you, graduates, what are you going to do with your degree? Because you did it, you got it. So are you going to get a new job? Or are you going to volunteer at a local not-for-profit? Hint, hint. Or are you going to create your own business, hire staff? Whatever it is, whatever you dream, hold on to it, and hold on to it tight. Don't let anyone tell you that you can't do it. Don't let anyone tell you that your dream is crazy and it doesn't make sense. Hold on to it and hold on to your purpose. Go out there and change the world. I cannot wait to hear how your degree has changed your lives. And I mean that. So you can find me on Facebook, Twitter, whatever. 7 years ago, with no degree at all, we were struggling just to make ends meet. It was a struggle just to pay the water bill or put food on the table. And now I stand up here, proud of where I've come, excited for the future, and thrilled to watch each of you go out and make a difference in the world. So I want to challenge you. The next time you meet someone that is down on their luck or just not sure what to do with their lives or even where to go, tell them about WGU Washington. Tell them what WGU Washington did for you. Shine in only ways you can, because you are here on this earth to fulfill your purpose. And I ask you to do just that. Thank you.